Your hair looks longer than last June. There's so much I've been dying to know about you.
Can I just...
But we've been distant, is it too soon?
My tripod is the tiniest bit too short, but I made it. You saw the rim of the world road? Also, the sun is at a very weird angle right here. Yes, hello, welcome to my adventures in Big Bear for the next week. I go on a lot of summer vacations. You get it. Also, current read on top of Outlander. That's inside still. Of course, we're gonna go venture. Why did I say it like that? Of course, we're gonna go venture an hour away on Tuesday to get Reckless. I was listening to part of Powerless on the way up. I chose like a random chapter and then it happened to be the double knife to the throat scene and I was like, you get it. You get it. But it's gonna be so nice here. We have no plans, which is gonna be great. And our campsite has a cute little table and some chairs. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna read my book. I started trying to listen to the audiobook of this and I got through 4 chapters and then I started reading it and I was like, I don't remember anything that's happening. I even went back and I was like, okay, well, I'll just read like the last couple pages of chapter 4. And I was like, I feel like there's so much that I missed. And so my Spotify hours reset yesterday, and which is weird, but it's like whenever the billing cycle is or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna save my hours for Reckless because I love the narrators for Powerless. And then I looked and that one's only 11 hours and you get 15 hours. So I was like, well, I can listen. It's like a 2-hour drive. I can listen to a little bit more of this on the way up. And then I decided to just restart it. And I was listening to it and I was like, I'm not taking any of this in. Like, I just need to sit and read it and get my tabs and my pencil out and just like, I need to mark all of this because I know that I'm gonna get a little bit confused but I'm also gonna want to like look back on things like how I did with Crescent City where I like marked everything where I was like, this is gonna be important later. I want to do that. I just got to get back into practice to annotate Reckless because Powerless was the first book I annotated. This is exciting. I didn't bring the second one because I need to get through Outlander and I also need to get, I'll be reading Reckless. So even though it's a week, I stopped myself. I stopped myself.
To call pretending it's to ask you what's new. And I hope we haven't lost our way, cause it feels that way to me. But I know that when I see you, oh, I never wanna leave.
Good morning. This is the exact same spot that I left off yesterday. We are back at it until tomorrow when I drive down to Barnes & Noble, but I'm trying to annotate it like differently than I normally do. I usually just like underline my favorite parts where I, you know, my tabs actually mean things this time. But I also feel like I'm gonna run out of tabs because I use just the post-it ones because I like the clear part of them. I'm gonna have to probably order more tabs. And I'm also trying to use different colors than the ones that I'm gonna use on Reckless. So, you know, yeah, but I was 55 pages in. I started over, now I'm 10 pages in, and I know a lot more about the story now. Before, no idea. Also, there's like each of the cards in this has like a color and a power. I feel like I need to make a list. Should I like, on this back blank page, this fully blank one, should I just like write down the list? I could do it in pencil. IDK. I feel like that would be important. Also, this table is crawling in ants and they're crawling all over me. But I need a table to annotate.
So don't be so mad. I know that it's easier said than done, and it feels like it's hopeless. I'm begging you, please hold on. Maybe the reason tossing and turning is 'cause I'm scared one day you won't reply. So if I said or did something that hurt you, I'm sorry.
All I have done all day is sit and read this book, and it is fantastic. I also ran out of green tabs, so I think when I go into the city tomorrow, I'm gonna have to get more. Well, okay. I also watched the Sentinels play, but they won so easily, and they started early, and I missed the first match, so now I have the first match to watch.
I'm sorry, you know I never meant to. We haven't lost our way, 'cause it feels that way to me. But I know that when I see you, oh, I never wanna leave.
A haul? Who wants a haul? How do I normally hold this? Oh my god, it's been so long. So, what we came for, it was in a really awkward spot, and then of course as I browsed for like 30 minutes, and then as I was leaving, they'd put out a table right at the very front with a bunch of them, but it was like over by the cafe. And then you know I gotta hit up the buy one get one 50 tables because they always have such good deals, but I was having troubles finding something, so I was like, okay, I can't remember what books I told myself I could get, except for one, but then I was like, this is more of like a Target book and I don't want to read it yet. Like, it's a book about baseball and I want to read it at a baseball game. I was like, well, I'll just go grab like a YA kind of fantasy book that I've been looking at for a while, and so I was gonna get Fireborn, and then I was like, actually, I'm gonna save the dragons because I have a few like dragon books that I want to read. So I got the Inheritance games and I went to look at it, and the first one didn't have like the buy one get one 50, and I was like, ugh, I swear the last time I saw this it was buy one get one 50, and I looked down because I'd pulled it off of like an end cap. I looked down and the second one behind it had the buy one get one 50, so I was like, heck yeah. And then I was rounding a corner and I saw someone do a video on this book recently and it was buy one get one 50, so I also got an Ember in the Ashes. And then I was like, sick, now I can leave. But I was also looking at a couple of TJ Klune books, but I want to read House on the Cerulean Sea and see how I like his writing, because I know I'm gonna like that one, but I don't know. These ones had like wolves on the covers, and I was like, if this is like a Warrior Cats type situation, I don't know, man. They had gorgeous sprayed edges, but as I was checking out, the lady who was checking me out, she was lovely. She was like, if you don't know, this is our book club book of the month, and we only have a few left, and it's automatically 50% off. So I was like, oh, I was looking at that one. Let's do it if it's 50% off, yeah. Which is Dragonfall. And I don't know what the super value sticker is. They had a bunch of these on the table, on like the buy one get one 50 tables. Yeah, I don't know if that means 50% off or what. Some help. But I have to pee so bad, and their bathroom was out of order, so it's a good thing I need to go to Target as well. I was gonna go to Sephora, but I don't think I'm gonna go. I don't really want to go anymore. I'd rather just go at home. That sounds so sad. Maybe they'll have like an Ulta in this Target and I can just get my skincare there. There's a Target literally in this parking lot. I know there is. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Anyways, shout out to my Tesla because I left with 162 miles range. I drove 34 miles, but because I was going downhill and it's like regenerative braking, I got to Barnes & Noble with 166 miles, I think. Yeah. Left with 162, drove 34 miles, got here with 166. Sick. How much battery is it gonna take to get back up there though? Because there's a supercharger down here I could stop at. It says I want to get there with 22%. And there wasn't like any traffic passing me, but I should be fine. There's a supercharger in Big Bear, and I can technically charge in the parking spot that we're at. So, the camping spot, whatever, you get it.
So don't be so mad. I know that it's easier said than done, and it feels like it's hopeless. I'm begging you, please hold on. Maybe the reason tossing and turning is 'cause I'm scared for me.
This is how you know it's good. Like 94 pages in. But I literally... Chapter, 13. If you get it. Because... like... So, I annotated Powerless. It was the first book I annotated, but I did it based on vibes, which is how I do most things. So, in Powerless, I just used pink instead of blue. Like, I'm using blue this time, because this is the bonus, or the Barnes & Noble exclusive, so it has the blue cover. So, green is, purple is, and blue is, like, got it? Okay. And then I read the first line of this next page and I went, so like, let's just experience the rest of this chapter together. directly under the sun, I'm probably gonna get a sunburn, but like this is the best spot for me to shoot at myself. So I also was tearing up this entire chapter, so if I cry, literally on page 94.
So don't be so mad. I know that it's easier said than done, and it feels like it's hopeless. Begging, please hold on. Maybe the reason tossing and turning is 'cause I'm scared. One day you won't reply.
I'm so close. I hate that. Before I sit down to watch some Ghost Adventures. Sorry, it's either crooked or really crooked. That's what you get. Oh, okay, whatever. Oh, I feel like I haven't been talking to the vlog at all. And I know exactly why. It's because I always end up with so much excess footage of me just rambling. And it's like not what I want. Like I really liked the Wyoming vlog that I did where I had all of that footage from the wagon cars. So I'm trying to be more like cinematic with it, save more footage for like the 4th when we actually go out and do things and not just me talking to the camera about books. Not that I don't want to do that, because I would love to do that. It's literally what I want to do, but yeah, we're also not doing too much right now. It's very chill vibes. Very chill here. There's not a ton to do. I think we're gonna go to a coffee shop tomorrow, which is what I need. The last 2 days I've been like, I need an iced beveragino. And I had that sangria, which was so good. Something about red wine with brandy and ice. Delightful. Also, my skin hates it up here, and I didn't bring my steroid cream for my eczema, so I'm just suffering now. I'm gonna continue reading Reckless while we watch some Ghost Adventures. I'm like 140 pages in, I think. I hope you're enjoying the Ghost Adventures in the back as well. Hello, welcome back to the outdoor table. Sorry, there was a man just like right over there staring at me. I'm sitting the opposite way that I normally have been, just because the sun is over here, so I figured the lighting was better. Anyways, 'tis the 4th of July. Not the most patriotic person you've ever met. So, there was a bird over there. As soon as I turned the camera to get a shot of the bird, it flew away. So you just have to believe me that it was there. Also, there was a lizard running through our camp yesterday. Didn't get any footage of that. You know, super pro here. I finished Reckless last night at like midnight and can confirm every book in that series makes me ugly cry. So, but it was so funny. I told my parents that this morning, and I was like, yeah, I was trying to cry quietly last night so that you wouldn't hear it. And my mom was like, I heard you. You heard me sniffling. Yeah, if you finished it, you get it. But it was like not even the very end. The very ending, the like twist at the very end had me literally just looking at my book like, I'm not joking. It was the bit in the poppy field had I was just ugly crying. Ugly crying. I think I have like 69 pages left in One Dark Window, which, you know, nice. But also, I've run out of the dark green tabs, so I am underlining everything. So I'll just have to go back in and tab all of the sections that I have missed. And I thought that I'd run out of red. I don't know why I didn't tab this red line. Whatever, I'm pretty much out of dark blue as well, and I found more red. I am enjoying this book quite a bit.
I'm sick of waiting for the right word to come to me. Feels like I'm wasting time away. Well, she's got her hair up top in a messy bun. 1,000 flyaways astray. When the sun comes down, she takes off her golden crown that no one's meant to see.
Hello. Let's chat while I make up my bed. We did the very stereotypical 4th of July things. You saw some of them. You know, we watched National Treasure outside, and I'm pretty sure I got a sunburn, and then we had special hot dogs. We had bacon wrapped hot dogs because by the time we got over to the grocery store to get hot dogs, all the regular hot dogs and regular buns were gone, so we got fancy hot dogs instead. And today, if you didn't know, you're a little late, you can't celebrate, sorry, but supposedly 100 years ago today was the invention of the Caesar salad. So I made sure we got a Caesar salad to celebrate the 100th anniversary of the Caesar salad. Because how many times can you say you've celebrated the 100th anniversary of the Caesar salad? Once. Anyone else? Just me? I also said Caesar salad so many times just now. That is it from me. We watched National Treasure 1 and 2. And I was really hoping that we would get in The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Just, you know, keep the Nick Cage thing rolling. Sadly, no. I do, however, think I'm going to put on Do Revenge to fall asleep, because I've been talking about that movie all day. We were talking about nepotism kids the other day, and I started thinking about Maya Hawke, and I was like, I think it's time to watch Do Revenge. That's my plan. That's my plan for today and tomorrow. And after that.
There's nobody else underneath. It's not that I feel ashamed, it's just anxiety. It's got the best of me. A ladder with 1,000 rungs. Well, I never claimed to know how it ought to be, but that don't mean I